Hi Aquarius, welcome back. Those of you who are new, welcome to this space. Welcome to the Blue Star Energy Tarot with Cindy. Today we are doing the Angels and Ancestor Oracle cards, followed by the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. I hope everyone is well. The energy of late has been a bit crunchy, if you will. Aquarius, you got the Soul and Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Incredible, very determined. I'm focusing in on the prey mantis. We'll leave spirit animal in there. A link for spirit animal for prey mantis. Yeah, quite determined. Quite determined, Aquarius. The energy has been off kilter. So much so that I needed to take time for myself. And I'm sure a lot of people have had that same experience. We're doing the cup reading. It's about releasing our emotions, understanding our emotions, what underlying elements are affecting them, and how we can overcome or assist in our own personal growth. And this could be with, water is our emotions, our connection to spirit, how we move along in our journey is really important. First card out is the Nymph of Wands. The second card is the Nine of Pentacles. This feels like a new journey, a new inward journey even. All right, last card, please. Thank you. Yep. We have the Ace of Swords and the Nymph of Wands. Don't worry about the reversals. I don't necessarily do reversals. It's really just about the numerology for me. This speaks of closing things out, conflicts even. Experiences that you've learned, all that you've needed to learn. On the bottom of the deck is the Temperance, or the Empress, I apologize. That's a creative force. That is building, creating. And, okay, so we have the Nymph of Wands. This is about moving freely, leveling up from an experience. Like I said, closing out something, leveling up, moving forward with the wisdom and knowledge of an experience that was challenging, but giving rise to the power of the information you received from that journey. And we have the Ace of Swords. That is the knowledge. That is a new tool, a new aspect that you can utilize moving forward. One second, please. Yeah. What I'm feeling is that the strength that you contain within yourself, whatever it is that you've learned through an experience, albeit challenging or not. And this actually, the Four of Swords talks about going within oneself, right? Meditating, going within to find your strength, your balance. And I would suspect that whatever the experience was forced you to kind of retract and go within yourself and really think about what it is that I was going to say what it is that you're doing, but in reality, it made you contemplate I'm getting like cause and effect. It made you think about the realities, the perceptions. It gave you a new perspective as to who you are and how you want to step forward. That's interesting. How you want to, I mean, the Empress on the bottom could very well be that there was a setback in a particular situation. It allowed you the opportunity to reevaluate, well, who you are, how you're presenting yourself. And it feels, I mean, there were conflicts with that, but it feels like whatever that gap was that prevented you from stepping forward in your strength and your power has now closed, because you have rearranged how you see yourself, how you interpret yourself. And with that knowledge that you gained, that tidbit of information, you're stepping forward, you're leveling up, stepping forward with very strong, powerful energy. You feel more secure. You feel stable even. You feel more nurturing, if you will, of yourself. Your foundation just feels stronger. You feel like you're moving along with a sense of pride, with a sense of strength. But it's not like brute force. It's like mentally you feel more stable in what it is that you are doing. Interesting. Trusting your intuition, your guidance that you're receiving in the journey. Was that questioned, Aquarius? I'm just throwing it out there. Did someone question your direction or that which you are doing, and you had to reevaluate? Possibly. How did you accomplish this, or what is it that, why are you there? We have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands. And the Moon. Yeah. So, and on the bottom, the Strength card. So, in the situation where you were challenged, where there was a question, if you will, that kind of made you step back and think about, well, what am I doing here? Why is it being viewed as in a negative aspect? And taking the time to reevaluate, you step forward in your strength. There was confusion. Well, let me put it this way. You had clarity about what you were doing. You understood it, but others did not. The number 7 is an action card. It is an action number. 7s are in search of something. And that's what you were. You went within yourself to search for the wisdom, the clarity, the mental clarity, so that you can step forward. And there was some confusion, but there isn't now. And it may have had to do with, we have the Moon and the Seven of Wands. It may have had to do with, excuse me, your intuition, the unknown, the ethers. It may have been regarding who you are stepping forward. It may have been because this transpired because there was this blockage, if you will, that was preventing you from seeing clear. It would appear that at this particular moment, you are definitely, I shouldn't say definitely, but you understand who you are with clarity. Whatever the situation was, had you questioning who you are. But at this particular moment, you have evaluated and stepped forward, and you understand. We have the Seven of Wands and the Moon. Now, the Seven of Wands is a card of, they often speak of standing your ground. There is a stubbornness with it. There is a sense of blockage, if you will. And we have the Moon card here. The Moon represents things that are unknown, things that have really, like, you don't know what's coming towards you. You can't see things clear. There is an essence of, the ethers. I look at the Moon card in the same way, but it is a process. It is a journey of, or shall we say, the original Moon card has a pathway, right? It has the two dogs, the two columns, and there's a pathway to the moon, the illumination, if you will. And I look at the Moon card as one searching for oneself, as in their spiritual self, as in their true essence, as in the unknown. And, it also represents illusions. And what I'm picking up here is whatever the situation was that made you question yourself, the purpose of it was to assist you in removing the blockages of you seeing your potential within your own journey, within yourself, your journey within yourself, that the energy was stuck and the situation was needed so that you can clear that. And it would appear that this energy is still shifting around you. But there is momentum. The momentum is moving through to clarity, to bring you to your power, to your stability, perhaps in the material world, financial world. But Nine of Pentacles to me is attaining one's goals, right? Albeit finances, money, whatever it is that you're building. The Nine of Pentacles represents attainment and knowing that you're soon to level up and close things out. And I actually feel like you're on that precipice because you learned something regarding that which you do, because it was presented to you, and emotionally it messed with your head. You literally had to shift and think about what it is that you're doing and how you want to present yourself. And I'm being brought over here to the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Maybe that's what it is, that you were interpreted in a harsh way, in an aspect that did not resonate with you. But what you did, instead of lashing out, you went within yourself to ask yourself the important questions. How is it that you're being seen as you're being seen? How is it that that things can be interpreted with you in a negative light? But you stand in a position right now with clarity, an opportunity to move forward with whatever it is that you were questioned about. I hope that makes sense for you. Strength. I spoke of that earlier. There is a strength here for you. But this is about, the number 8 is about attaining. The number 8 is about you dedicating yourself and obtaining that which you are desiring. 9 of Pentacles, right? Feeling that strength, getting and working hard to get to where you want to get to. But there is a grace about it. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. There is a strength about you, Aquarius. Moving forward with grace. Okay, what elemental undertones? Nymph of Swords, Ace of Wands. You know, this is about you stepping forward. We have the Nymph of Wands and we have an Ace of Wands. And then we have the Nymph of Swords. This is about you, Aquarius, stepping forward with wisdom, passion, and ownership of what it is that you are engaged in. What I really like about this is it shows how, even though you were questioned or something transpired that had you looking within yourself and searching to see if whatever it is that you are doing, working on, or whatever the situation was, whether it is meant for you and how you interpret it versus how others interpret it. And you've come to a resolution, you've gained wisdom, and that wisdom and knowledge has leveled you up, has allowed you to step forward in a new, enlightened way, if you will. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. It was meant for you to feel your strength. Well, first of all, it was meant for you to acknowledge that not everybody accepts you for who you are. Not everybody agrees with what you are doing. But you made the conscious decision to step forward and say, no, you can have your opinion, I have mine, I feel strong. And that's the grace that I was talking about, that strength, that grace. Instead of lashing out at whoever challenged you, you went inward, searched for your truth, and you came out more powerful, stronger. And that was the purpose of that experience. It did create a gap for you. I find that interesting because I went through something myself very similar. The Monarch. That's the Emperor. Yes, you come out stronger. More powerful. Bottom of the deck, Star. You actually are coming towards, or coming into your own, if you will. Does that make sense? It gave you the strength you needed. You didn't feel it. Or actually, what I should say, whether you went through this or not, it's coming towards you. So when you find yourself questioning that which you are doing because somebody said something or something transpired that made you look and defend who you are, know that that is an exercise in building yourself, in bringing you to your core, to allow you to reevaluate and see and understand where you truly stand in that. And its purpose is to allow you to step forward in your own strength, albeit whichever way you choose to move. We have the Ace of Cups. So there is a new experience held within that Ace of Cups. I believe that's the grace, to maintain your grace. There is a new experience, an opportunity, perhaps another person, but it really is allowing your emotions to flow more freely. And I feel it's like with your intuition. Yeah, look at that. The star again. It is moving you towards your core, your center, your essence, your spirit. It's pulling you towards your purpose, your goals. It's giving you strength and allowing you the opportunity. And what you obtain, the last part of your cup, is chance. This is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about change. It is about moving in a direction purposefully. It is about leveling up, stepping through with additional strength information. As I was saying here in the beginning, you were leveling up, and because you went inward and searched for your truth, your strength, you stepped forward more powerfully. No doubt it was a challenge, but it was intended to release some blockages which are still in the process of occurring, shall we say. There is something unfolding for you, something that you're not aware of that will present itself. There are a lot of aces, which says to me that there, this newness that's around you, that conflict, that challenge that you faced, really created within you a new perspective as to who you are. And this chance card, this Wheel of Fortune, really does say to me that it is about you moving in the direction of purpose. What I'm seeing is a timeline, and you're on this timeline, and there's no deviations. There were before that, but you're like, now you're on this timeline that was meant for you, that was created just for you. It almost feels contractual, purposeful, destiny even. You can put it in whatever terms you want, but use your own discernment. Whatever it is that you feel is your purpose, that you feel like you're going in this direction in an intentional way. It may have to do with the work or that which you put your energy to. It's whatever you've been dedicating and creating for yourself. Yeah, and here's the tool, the witch. That's the magician. So you've gained something. And that's what I was talking about here, that there was a stubbornness that's in the process of clearing out. You've gained something. You might not know what it is as of yet, but it will present itself to you. Warrior of Cups, polar bear animal. It is about you moving with purpose and determination. Charisma even. Having the fortitude and not taking no for an answer, if you will. That type of thing. And that's that number 7. 7 and 7, right? Keep searching for your truth. Keep moving towards your goals. You know that there's something there, that there's information, and you go after it. That's polar bear medicine. And with the cup, it could very well be with this moon, with the unknown, with the ethers, your guides. And there is a connotation here about taking care of yourself, being kind, be graceful in that which you do. 9 of Wands, the experience that you engaged in, and that was here, that conflict that made you go inward, may have been with family, friends. It created quite a bit of mental calamity, if you will. It really took you back. 5 of Wands. Its purpose was to change. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Change how you interpret, how you see, and more importantly, the emotional entanglements, the negative aspects that were attached to it. But it's meant to bring you to your strength. To see your own deficits, have somebody say to you, your X, Y, and Z, made you step back and say, wow, why is this happening? I am not what these people say. There's such a negative connotation to it. But when you go inside and you search within yourself, that stuck energy shifts, and it brings you to a better understanding of who you are. And you step forward in strength and wisdom. And it allows you to unlock and awaken who you are. Incredible. That's the Judgment card. That is a liberation. And that's what that 7 of Wands is all about. Releasing the bonds, the ties that prevent you from stepping forward in your fullest. Incredible reading, Aquarius. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to have this experience with you. Please do like, share, and subscribe. If you see fit, hit that notification button. Be well. Your cup looks great. Peace.